treating this very deep glabellar furrow, and the key is a very fine, I'm using Restylane Silk, the new, what's called Restylane Silk in the US, the rest of the world it's called Restylane Fine Line, and I'm using it as not at all reconstituted or extra lidocaine in it, just out of the syringe, because it flows so easily through a 30 gauge needle. And then lifting up this line is just like our older techniques when we used to have collagen, which was a great product, and unfortunately the Allergan decided to drop that product because it really was the product of choice for fine lines. And maybe we found a new one here with Restylane Silk, with these fine particles that allow us to get them intradermal, and have not seen to date any tyndall effect with this intradermal technique that I'm demonstrating here. You can see extrusion, which means I'm near the skin surface. I'm going to turn just this way a little bit. You do see a little bit of local blanch, which is fine. Not the kind of blanch where it's along, any extended tract, but with a little local blanch, we are really sure that we're intradermal, and that's caused by just the pressure, the hydrostatic pressure of the filler being slightly higher than the dermal plexus when you first inject it, and that's overcome quite quickly. But these were quite deep lines when we started, and we've worked diligently on getting a long-term correction for this patient with a corrugator myotomy, and of course Botox and Dysport and Xeomin are good choices also, but they are recurring therapies, and we're trying to get away from the recurring therapies. But you can see the effacement of this line with this serial puncture intradermal technique. So this is very different than what I call the poke and plump, where you use a cannula and go below the skin, especially on most men. We don't need to make their forehead any more prominent, and by lifting all this up, we are able to face that line very effectively.
If you're interested in more information on this topic or any of our other topics, please don't hesitate to write at drmaas.com. You can send videos, you can send photographs, or just written text with questions, and I'm happy to answer them. We're more than happy to have you visit our website or visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Maas Clinic. This is Dr. Corey Maas on Looking Your Best.